we are here to play Cracker Barrel Has Fallen, which is a ridiculous game, and I'm excited and terrified, and I have no brain cells today. So I'm going to have everyone introduce themselves and their character. Woody, why don't you start, because you were the first to make a character.
Hi, yes, I'm Woody. I am playing Steve. He uses he, they pronouns, and he is the grill operator of the Cracker Barrel, who is probably on parole, but it doesn't matter because society's collapsing anyways.
There's no probably. There's definitely an ankle monitor.
Wait a second. Cracker Barrel is out, guys. Waffle House is in. The only place left is Waffle House.
Waffle House?
It's not a waffle. It's a waffle
mixed
home.
up. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. He is a grill operator at Waffle House.
I like to imagine he has like 3 jobs and can't remember which one he's at.
Cracker Barrel, Pickle Barrel, Waffle House.
He answers the phone. He's like, "Thanks for calling Waffle Barrel. Thanks, bye."
There's no like to imagine about it. It's just the way it is in real life. So, we're going to live out this zombie dystopian fantasy.
Yeah.
And I forgot to say it before you started talking, but what if you would pick who goes next?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the Crackle House Barrel on the toe and always let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, Alana.
Hi, I'm Alana. I go by they, them pronouns, and I'll be playing Rowan, who also goes by they, them pronouns. And they are the shift manager. They're a very stubborn person, and they can do close-up magic.
Wasn't there something else that you had? Like another special talent or something?
CPR certified?
I mean, that's important. You might need that.
Yeah, okay. And I have I might be a pyro. We're not sure yet.
Listen, if you work at Waffle House, you're a pyro.
Basically.
And possibly on parole.
But also great for some close-up magic.
So good for it, yeah.
When in doubt, set things on fire.
Yep.
Obviously. Who are you picking to go next?
I will choose Aaryn.
No, I'm still trying to make Twitch go.
Oh, sorry.
Choose someone else.
Amanda.
Oh my goodness, who could have seen that coming? Okay. I'm Amanda. I go by she, her pronouns, and I am playing Alex, who goes by she, they pronouns. I am the maintenance tech, and they are a CPR certified scout leader. Always carries around a pocket knife and maybe a little stab happy. You don't know.
Also, I was joking, but not joking, about you having the entire Girl Scout troop with you. Is that canon or no?
Yeah.
Sure. Maybe they're visiting me at my job. Or you want them just here, like I'm keeping them safe?
Yeah,
Okay.
like maybe you were on a trip, and you stopped.
Oh, yeah. So I'm the maintenance tech for Waffle House. So I'm teaching them all the things that have to be done to maintain a restaurant. So
yeah,
sure,
you're working.
That's what we're doing
at the same time.
Yeah, because efficiency. That's why.
Yeah. That's a thing.
That's a thing. Aaryn, you're up.
I'm almost done. But I'm Aaryn. I'm here a lot. I'm playing Junie, who goes by she, they pronouns, very oddly enough, same as me. She is a muscle mommy and is roommates with Rowan and is a mischievous customer. She does data entry and is really into martial arts and will tell anybody about it who wants to listen.
Which martial arts specifically? Out of curiosity.
Generic martial arts.
Exactly. All of them.
Amazing.
They're like, I'm into the ancient art of karate.
Right in the smack of the dab of all of the martial arts, that's where Junie is.
As you should be.
Yes.
Well, if the internet was cooperating with us, if we had a brain cell between all of us, I almost said the 4 of us, there's 5 of us.
Can't be expected to count without brain cells.
Exactly.
That's accurate. I would have a nice little video that would have introduced this, but because the internet hates us today, we are playing You Are All at the Waffle House in the airport in Fort Myers, Florida.
Ew. I mean, great.
Listen,
Airport.
I'm from there.
Waffle
originally.
House.
Okay,
So,
if the apocalypse is going to happen, it's going to happen in Florida, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and legally, I am required to make fun of Fort Myers because I'm from there.
I get
So-
it. I understand.
What would everyone be doing as you're not aware yet that the zombie apocalypse has started, or at least most of you aren't.
No, not at all. I came to hash some things out with my roommate. So
Hash
I'm getting a
out.
waffle with some hash browns. You never know.
I
Yeah.
have the 4 girls from my Girl Scout troop. You know what? It's 2 girls and 2 boys. It's a mixed gender troop.
Of course.
They are with me in the back, showing them the equipment that keeps things running correctly, and we're all munching on a quarter of a waffle.
Fantastic. Also, I am semi-professional-ish and made a nice little picture that is the Waffle House that you're all in. It's with Incarnate, so like it wasn't modern day stuff. It just looks like tavern stuff. But yeah, for those of you who have access to that, that is the general layout. So yeah, I mean, Alex, you would know the back is a disaster. There's just like
Yeah.
shit all over the floor. Not literal shit, but all
Yeah.
kinds of broken stuff that you've just swept under the shelves and
I've been to a
food.
Waffle House. I get it. I
Yeah.
understand.
I'm telling the audience they may have
No,
may
not
have
been to a
had
Waffle
better
House
life
lately.
choices than some of us.
Fair.
It's been a minute since I've been to a Waffle House, but after putting together the promo, I was like, man, I'd like a waffle.
I'm telling you, man, their
Mm.
waffles with the peanut butter chips, the best.
I don't know if I would trust that.
I want
The
the ones
best.
with the pecans.
Oh, I'm allergic to pecans, so peanut butter chips it is.
Oh, okay, peanut butter chips it is.
I love that this is probably a conversation that actually happened, like in character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like I've known that Amanda was allergic to pecans before this.
Probably.
So like, yeah.
For shame. For shame.
Have you heard the inevitable joke that I'm allergic to nuts as a lesbian? Because that comes up a lot. It comes up a lot. It's something.
Oh.
I
Amazing.
am allergic to some kinds of nuts. As a
Yeah,
bisexual.
exactly.
Moving on. Where would Junie be? What would you be up to?
Junie's at a booth and she has a note paper and pen that she is got her chore list on, and she is eating hash browns on top of her waffles with syrup because we established that we were hashing things out. So also
And-
she's poor because she does data entry and
Lives in
carbs,
Florida.
carbs are cheap. So carbs on carbs sounds about right for a 23-year-old data entry person.
So
Yeah. What about
today-
Rowan?
oh, today was supposed to be Rowan's day off, so they're sitting in the Waffle House across from each other in the booth. The best day off.
Yeah, and Junie is looking daggers at Rowan and writing out complaints that she will address shortly.
Do you have a complaint box that you put them in and then you open it later and then you just read all the notes that you wrote?
It's like a separate
holding
list
it.
because it says like drank the last of my oat milk, didn't do the dishes on your dish night.
There's absolutely no way you can afford oat milk. Let's not get ridiculous.
It's stolen. It's fine.
That makes sense then.
I
Which
took
is why
it
it's a big
from my
deal.
data entry job. It was almost expired and I was going to drink some in my coffee, okay?
Nice.
It's currently only 2 days past the expiration date. It's probably fine.
Oat milk
Absolutely.
lasts a lot longer than cow milk.
Yeah. And those numbers are fake anyway. They just put something on there. Put something
They're
on
more
there.
like a guesstimate.
That's a strong word. They're just random numbers sometimes.
True. That's very true.
Pretty sure that I've bought milk that's already expired, but it says it's not. Just saying.
Oh, for sure. If it
Yeah.
was like in a bad truck or something, yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly. And what about Steve?
Steve should be working the grill right now, but he's kind of just left it on and he's gone to have a cigarette in the back alley. He has it timed where like when they want to take a cigarette break, they'll just like have like a mental clock in his head for when he has to go back inside the flip. So he'll like speed smoke and then run back in and flip the pancakes and make sure the waffles aren't burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those machines where you have to turn them over, you've got at least 90 seconds before you have to flip the waffle.
Yeah.
Right.
No, he can speed smoke. It's his talent, special talent. Because he can just like suck a cigarette back in one breath.
Oh God, that hurt my lungs to think about. Thank you.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do when you're in prison, right?
True.
So Steve, while you're outside speed smoking, in those few seconds, you hear screams and gunshots, which it's Florida, so not that unusual. Okay. But they're a little bit closer than normal. They seem to be getting closer as you are like taking a drag. I don't know how many cigarettes you're planning on smoking while you're out here, but
a million. He's
packs.
only smoking one, so he starts hearing screaming and gunshots, and he's like, "Oh, it's the end of my break." And he just like puts the cigarette out and goes back inside.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's 100% spot on.
Yeah, he's like end of my break. He's kind of like, I hope it gets closer so I can go home early.
Listen,
man, if somebody shoots out the windows, they'll probably have to close it, right?
Yeah,
like they wouldn't expect us to keep working.
That's not how Waffle House works.
That's not how capitalism
I'm pretty sure Waffle House never closes. So
yeah.
I mean, that's why there's literally a Waffle House meter, which is a part of this game as well. So for those of you at home, the Waffle House index, it goes from green 3 all the way down to red 1. At green 3, things are pretty good. Like there's not really any danger. At red 1, everyone's dead. We're currently at yellow 2.
What?
Which is where the game always starts.
So we're right in the middle.
Where the game always starts. Yeah, smack dab in the middle.
Which just an FYI, I did make your map an overlay, so if you want to have us look at it, look at that.
Oh,
I can also
fancy.
You just get like half a second of it.
2 seconds of a map.
2
seconds is maybe an overestimate there.
Okay, that was generous for what just happened.
Okay, fine. 1,000, 2 1,000. 3 1,000. Look at how generous I am with my map.
So many seconds.
Aaryn is known as a kind and generous giving person.
That is usually how that ends.
Yeah, I don't know.
Amazing. So as you all are going about your normal everyday Waffle House lives, you hear, I guess, Steve, you would be in the back. You hear a chirping and crackling sound from what looks like some kind of super old dusty radio kind of in the corner on one of the shelves that you've never seen anyone use. You probably didn't even know it was there. And you hear a voice telling you that Cracker Barrel has fallen, that you are the last line of defense and you have to survive the night before the National Guard can get to you 6 hours from now.
He kind of just like stares at the radio, kind of like looks around, and he's like, "Who's working today?"
Me. Well, I'm back there. I'm not working really.
He looks over to Alex and goes, "Does that mean we can go home early?"
I think it means the literal exact opposite.
Oh.
I think that I'm concerned. Is there like, if I go check it out, is there like a microphone or like a handset?
It seems like a one-way kind of thing.
Way. So it's just for alerts.
Yeah. It's a receiver, not a whatever the other thing, a transmitter.
It's not a 2-way radio, it's a 1-way radio. As in a regular radio.
You could say it only goes one way.
Yeah. It's not a bisexual radio.
Damn it.
No, I mean I wouldn't say that it's a regular radio because that implies it just like plays music. This is just like to receive the transmission from the Waffle House official announcement line.
These are the radios the conservatives warned us about.
The
Yeah,
real
they're-
radio agenda.
Yeah, they're all in the Waffle Houses.
Maybe
So the announcement ends with
Okay.
the voice telling you that they will meet you under the yellow sign in 6 hours.
okay, we have 6 hours to make it outside.
Hold on 1 second. Just to be clear. The Waffle House is in a airport or
Yeah.
outside?
I feel like
How-
it's like a strip mall just outside of the airport.
Okay.
Okay, that makes more sense.
It makes way more sense. They'll meet us under the yellow sign by Terminal C.
Well, because like if we had to go into security every day, I don't think the kids are in there. I'm trying to,
I mean, I don't
bring
think
back
that
my
would be-
disbelief.
I don't think it would be impossible for like employees to get back there, or if you got special permission for like a tour. But obviously they're going to not want people like going back to where people are actually waiting.
But
Be
in
it
Fort
somebody
Myers,
responsible.
Waffle House is a legitimate career path, so gotta raise these kids up right.
That's
right.
true. Career day,
That's-
actually.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct. I'm like, where else are we going to check out? This is it, the end of the road.
Yeah.
Why
Oh
would
my
you need
God.
to see other options?
Maybe your scout troop, they're all orphans. So this is career day.
Okay, so there are scout troops like that for like
Yeah.
homeless people and stuff. So, or the unhoused. So
These
it's
aren't these aren't unhoused though. These are
they're
just
just
they don't have parents who love them.
parentless, the unparented.
They live at Lady Chastity's home for unwanted children.
The
Other
franchise.
Amazing.
waffles and judgments.
This is the franchise location though. They've branched out.
Right. Obviously.
Of course,
Okay.
first place they branch out to is Florida. Because why not?
I mean, Lady Chastity would.
yeah.
Yeah, because children have fewer rights in Florida.
100%.
Super true. Hey, Steve, I think Rowan's here. Should we go let them know? Like what just happened?
Yeah, sure, not it.
Oh, damn it. All right. But
Also-
that means that you're in charge of watching this crew here.
Also, the kids are a little bit freaked out because the voice on the radio mentions that there's a zombie horde that is rampaging through Fort Myers, and not the normal zombie horde.
I was gonna say, how is that different from every day? So my son goes to college in Fort Myers. I know what it's like there. Okay. Fuck. Hey, Munchkins, we're gonna be fine. Don't worry about what the bad man on the radio
We're gonna
said.
die, we're all gonna die. Everyone's gonna die.
Steve, damn it.
Also, Woody, can you tell us what Steve looks like? Because I don't know that we actually got a description of him, but I have seen his hero forge, and I need to hear the words.
Okay. He is wearing the kind of like black, waffle barrel. Waffle House. I'm so tired. I actually don't know what the uniform of Waffle House looks like, so I just gave him like black shirt, black
Yeah.
pants. We don't have Waffle House in Canada.
I think they mostly just like have a black apron that probably says
Yeah.
Waffle House.
But then he has
Yeah, it's got the logo in like the corner.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be black. Well, he has a red apron, and then he has like a green mohawk that is like he has to put like the net over it, but he still styles it up every day.
Oh,
So
can you
it's just
imagine he
like
has
a
like a
net
custom net?
holder.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a custom net
yeah.
that's huge.
Yeah, and he like wears like black lipstick, and he has like eyeshadow on. Does not wear work safe shoes. He wears like boots, and he gets like told off about it all the time. But he's like,
Oh, you've been written up so many times.
yeah, he's like, what are you gonna do? Fire me? No one else is gonna work here. So they don't fire him. Yeah, and he has like lace code laces that are yellow and blue. Interpret that, whoever knows what lace code means. And yeah, he always looks very tired, and it definitely is like could not care less if the entire zombie horde attacked Waffle Cracker Barrel House.
Cracker House. Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, Cracker Waffle Barrel House.
That's most houses in Florida.
Yes, that is true.
Cracker.
You broken Woody. Good job.
It doesn't take much some days.
I could have to mute myself.
Oh man.
Amazing.
Yeah. So Alex, you're going to tell Rowan?
Yeah. I'm gonna leave the kids with Steve against my better judgment.
Steve is gonna like go like down. He's tall, like on his like hands on his knees, and go like, "I'm gonna teach you guys how to make a shank using plastic."
If you think that
spoons."
my scouts haven't already learned that, you don't even know.
Steve just like breaks one of the plates and it's like,
Yeah.
there you go.
He like breaks a bottle.
Well,
As-
on the
Amazing.
map, there is a lot of broken glass back there.
Yeah, he's
It's
gonna
true.
like, yeah, he's gonna start giving them life lessons.
Amazing.
But they're like
As
the worst
Alex
life
comes up-
lessons.
As Alex comes up to Rowan and Junie's table, Junie is just like, and your ex was such a mess, always leaving gross ass laundry everywhere, like just taking off their clothes, and it was not okay.
Hey,
Like-
so I don't want to like interrupt this nudist complaint, but like,
Oh no, because this is important.
do I know you? Who even are
What's
you?
happening, Alex?
Rowan. So we just got an announcement, like an emergency broadcast on the like old timey radio in the back. That said that Cracker Barrel has fallen and that there's apparently some zombies coming. But like for real though, not just like normal everyday
Zombie?
disaster zombies here. Yeah.
Oh,
Apparently. And
is
the
that
rescue
in the
squad
manual?
won't be here for like 6 hours. So should we like lock doors and shit? You may think? Maybe?
Yeah.
How much
Yeah,
meth
maybe
have you had
barricade some
today?
doors.
Yeah. How much what?
Meth have you had today? Just wondering.
Shockingly, none. So that's on you.
I mean, you know,
Um,
there's a certain amount you gotta do to work at Waffle. But
Bath salts or bust, my friend.
that's true. Florida does have that loophole. That's right.
That's right.
Do we have a manual for
Well, I don't-
zombie?
Do you
gotta
want
get
to
back
work on
to my
barricading the
job.
doors? You ain't going anywhere, bud.
No, you're not.
I have
No,
an
you can't.
important office job where I have to input
No, you-
data into a
No,
computer.
forget that. Forget that.
It sounds like they'll be
What?
fine. Try to
No,
call your job right now.
You're not always in charge.
Try to
You're
call
not
your
my
job right now,
parent.
my friend. What's your name? Who are you? Do I know you? Do I
My
know her?
name's Junie.
This is
Do you
Am I
come see
Rowan?
Rowan at work a lot?
No, only when we were
Okay.
having a very serious roommate meeting.
Okay, well the meeting's on hold. Why don't you two barricade the doors, or do you want to go look for the manuals?
I can
I'll go.
I can look for the
barricade a
manual and see if we
door.
have one.
Okay, I will join Junebug over here, and we'll barricade some doors, and you go look for some manuals.
Also, just a point of order. Waffle Houses usually have very like large windows.
Yeah, totally all
So-
glass.
You might want to, not
Should
just
we-
barricade the doors.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh,
Step 2, Rick. Step 2.
do you know how fast the horde is moving?
I am not a zombieologist, actually, but I'm going to
if we look
assume
out our-
fast and hope I'm wrong.
if we look out the glass windows of the Waffle House that are definitely just see through with maybe some blinds if it's fancy.
Maybe a little.
I mean,
do
they're-
we
they're
see
missing
It's
any
not.
zombies?
They're missing some slots and it's very dirty.
Yeah. Do we see any zombies?
You don't see any, but as you're like peering through the broken blinds, you hear like an ear-piercing shriek, and you think maybe a kind of a murmur. It seems like it's pretty far off. And you think maybe it's saying brains.
Great. This is a
that
good
does
sign.
Kind of sound like zombies, I guess. Do you guys have a mop?
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like,
theoretically, you might want to go look in like the supply closet. I'm sure it hasn't been used in a while. So.
Okay, so
Maybe-
Junie wants to go look for a mop in the supply closet.
Are you just going to put it through the door handles?
Yes.
God damn it.
I feel
All
like
right,
not even, like in a closet. A lot of times at places like that, they just have like a mop and a little bucket. Right behind, like
Yeah,
kind of
just hanging out somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna start
right by the waffle cooker.
I'm gonna start flipping the tables so that they're like kind of blocking the windows, and then stacking the chairs on top of them.
Are the booths the kind that are bolted into the wall?
Well, they're bolted into the floor. But
yeah, so
this is Florida, so I'm sure that there is probably some plywood in the back.
Oh,
true. Can I? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go look. Is there anything besides the chairs that's not bolted to the floor?
It's not bolted to the floor? Nothing of large enough size to blockade things. I mean, there is definitely stuff in the back that you could potentially move, like the shelves maybe. But
Ooh, yeah.
They'd be pretty heavy. I mean, they're full of stuff and they're just heavy on their own. But why don't you give me, let's see, what kind of roll do I want to make you do?
So many choices.
What?
I said there's so many choices.
Yeah. Actually, just give me survival. So roll me the 2d6.
I dropped my dice. Hold on a second. Let me get different dice.
Smooth. Very smooth.
Smooth. Oh, double sixes.
Ooh, okay. So on a 12 plus, not only is that a success, but you move up on the meter towards green. So
nice.
That is a good thing for you.
Nice.
And I remember what my next one is. So we are at yellow 3, and the next step would be green 1. So, it's a net positive.
Nice.
Yeah, so you find maybe there's been like a forecasted hurricane within the next few weeks. It's again Florida. So
absolutely makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, lots of plywood and nails and hammers and all that kind of good stuff in the back.
Okay.
Any
Cool.
screwdrivers?
I have a pocket knife, like one of those Swiss Army pocket knives, so I probably have a screwdriver on there.
Okay. Wafflemaster. There are swivel chairs at the counter that are bolted to the floor.
Yep.
But are they Phillips head or flat top? What is it?
Neither.
Flathead?
Neither, because they're not screwed in, they're bolted in. So you would need a wrench.
Oh, yeah.
Does your pocket knife have a wrench?
It does not, no. Weirdly enough.
Should have got a better pocket knife.
I know. It's one of those cheap Walmart ones,
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Cheap is implied.
Same thing, yeah. You know those ones that they have around Christmas time that come in the little fancy gift boxes that you put in people's stockings?
Yeah, they're so great.
Yep. One of those.
For $8.99, it's the best you can do.
That's right. It comes with an extra pocket knife for some reason, just in case.
Yeah. I've got so many Walmart pocket knives just floating around.
Who doesn't?
Just because I want to call 911 because I have a cell phone.
Yeah. As you dial, you get the like doo-doo-doo. It doesn't go through.
Hey, check the internet. Can you get online?
I mean, does Waffle House have Wi-Fi?
What do you think this is, a Starbucks?
I check the internet with the towers, the cell phone towers that would make it seem like I just pitched my item on a cell phone, but it had nothing that I could do with it.
I mean, you definitely can use it, but this is like dial-up speeds, so anything that you're going to pull up is going to take a very long time to load.
Nice.
Okay. I'm gonna just look up like Fort Myers emergency.
Not zombies.
That one weirdly pulls up really quickly, and there's so many different things that you just see a lot of like Florida man did this.
It's just like pages and pages of Florida man.
Yeah,
I
people getting eaten by
sit in a
gators.
booth and just scroll through them for a while.
Try zombie.
Then eventually
Okay.
I'll try zombie, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be looking through the results for a minute.
Why don't
Just
you
like,
give me
no, this is actually really fascinating.
Why don't you give me a wits roll, and we'll see if you can speed up your internet somehow.
Okay. Okay. I got a 7.
Okay.
I would have gotten a 6, but I have a 1 to my wits.
Nice. So with a 7, you succeed, but at a cost. So I feel like doing this is draining your battery pretty significantly. And of course, you left home without your charger because you thought you were just coming here, for a quick evening meeting with your roommate and didn't think you would need it. Classic mistake.
Yeah.
So searching for zombie, you do see the bath salts and like people throwing their intestines at cops. The normal Florida stuff. You're welcome, Amanda.
Thank you so much.
Real life is better than fiction here.
I can't believe I live here,
You don't
honestly.
have to really make stuff up. You can just say the things that actually happen there. But you do see a lot of like Facebook posts talking about zombies and like people posing as like zombies are leering behind them. And then a lot of statuses about like Leroy got bit. He's not moving.
The vaccines.
It's the 5G. That's what did it.
It's the
First of
microchips,
all,
my dude.
I do want to say that Junie is 23 and does not have a Facebook.
Okay, fine. Instagram.
Freaking Zoomers.
Too young for a Facebook.
Yeah.
Rick.
As my daughter says, Facebook's for old people. So
Exactly.
Okay, then on Instagram, you see like reels of people nearby, and then like as they're posing and like laughing, then they get bit and stop moving. And there's so many of them that Instagram just can't take them all down.
Guys, I think there's really zombies or something. Like they're people who are biting other people, so like zombie enough, right? Like I think this is legitimately a thing.
Yeah,
Alex
if
is
the radio-
already like boarding up the windows. Like, yep, that sounds right.
Yeah, if the radio talks, then we got a problem.
Steve
God
is
damn
like,
it, Rowan! Why do you? I feel like you just undercut everything I say.
What is Steve doing?
He's like cooking pancake mix, but he's purposely burning it so they're hard, like projectile hard. So he has like a basket of them that he can throw.
Yeah,
Like waffle ninja stars.
Yeah, waffle ninja stars.
Nice.
I love it. I love it so much.
We don't have to worry about the fire alarm because it never worked. So
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
also like completely wasting all their food supply. It's fine.
No.
It's fine.
We'll eat the
I
kids.
think
we only have to make it
Steve
6 hours, dude. We're good.
That's true. That's true.
Steve unplugged the fire alarm day one.
Yeah, day
Right.
one, he unplugged it. It was the first thing that he was written up for.
No one bothered to plug it back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rowan kept setting tiny fires in the garbage cans.
He turned the fire
But they're
alarm
cute
off,
fires.
he could smoke inside.
Yeah, cute fires.
Weirdly, the one in the back room always works. Like no matter what you do, it just always works.
Like not plugged into anything, no batteries, nothing.
Yeah,
Yes.
nuclear powered, obviously.
Not creepy in any way.
Totally normal. It's Waffle House.
It's
Go
true.
with
We don't question Waffle House science.
Exactly.
Junie has on a button-up shirt, which she was going to wear back to her data entry job, but she takes it off and ties one of the two handles of the door shut. And this is mostly so that she can be wearing her undershirt with her big guns.
Wow.
Amazing. So, Steve, did you leave the kids in the back room unsupervised?
No, he's in the back room with them, and he's like
Oh, okay.
handing out like pancake ninja stars, and talking
Well,
to them
'cause
about how
'cause
to make improvise weapon while he was in jail.
Well, so you might not know this since they don't have them in Canada. Typically, the stove and stuff is like out in the kitchen area. It's like right behind the counter.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So if you're cooking, you would be out in the like lobby with everybody
Oh.
else.
Oh,
that's
I didn't know
interesting.
that. In Canada,
Yeah,
it's
I
all,
didn't know
like,
that.
behind.
Yeah, listen, Waffle House is not fancy enough to have like a back room where you cook stuff. You cook where everyone's watching and throwing things at you.
Like some of the booths are like right up against the count. Like the waiters just have to turn around to hand you your food.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I feel like the kids are probably back there unsupervised.
Yeah. Full-
If there's only one back room, right?
Yeah.
Then they're with Rowan right now because they're looking for manuals.
Oh, that's
They
true.
do
I forgot
have a
Rowan.
back room though.
Yes.
Well, like one.
We're fancy enough for a back room.
Do they
I
have
mean,
a
Waffle House has a
bathroom?
bathroom.
A storage
Oh,
room.
I forgot to put that on there. No.
We'll just pretend the bathrooms are outside, like one of those ones that you have to have the key for.
Pretend.
Yeah, that's true. Fair, fair, fair.
Yeah, no, they have outhouses because they haven't built the bathroom yet.
Yes.
That makes
Like-
sense.
It's also been like 6 years.
Still
Amazing.
waiting for that order to go through.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. It's
Corporate.
on the list. Do you know how many Waffle Houses there are? There's one maintenance team.
That tracks. 100% tracks. Yeah, so Rowan, what were you looking for in the back? Oh, the manual.
Yeah, the manual.
Yeah.
The radio manual.
Extra flammable too.
Mm-hmm,
That I
mm-hmm.
can maybe make some Molotov cocktails out of or something.
Nice.
You know, the alcohol that they keep at Waffle House.
Oh yeah,
It's the employee alcohol.
bash
obviously.
somewhere.
Stashed everywhere.
Yeah,
I don't
give
think
me
we've been turning the maple-ish syrup into some sort of alcohol.
We fit into maple
Moonshine.
hooch.
Straight
Mhm, mhm.
moonshine.
Rowan is secretly Canadian. Just doesn't tell anybody because like this is Florida. You don't talk about that.
Yeah.
People in Florida don't even know where Canada is, so it's
Not surprising. Yeah, give me a wits roll.
That's my best stat. My only good stat.
Now that's when you're gonna roll really poorly.
Yeah, yep. That's a 6.
oh
Okay.
no.
So that is a failure. And you move one spot towards red. So you're back where we
God
started.
damn it, Rowan! What are you doing over there? Are you like
Knocking
the
bottles.
table on fire?
Yeah, you hear a lot of like breaking sounds, which is not unusual for Waffle House still. But this is a little bit out of the ordinary.
They have basically tripped and smashed all the bottles of their maple syrup moonshine.
No.
The kids are like,
Like you
"That
had them in
smells
your arms and just fell over. They all went everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
All the
also
kids are
now
like, "That
really
smells
sticky.
gross." Smells like my dad whenever I had a dad.
Ooh.
It's canon they're at an orphanage, so they don't
Sure.
have dads anymore.
Fair.
I had a dad once too. Told me he loved me once. The dick.
What a monster.
How dare he?
But now there's a lovely spot where we can have a trap because there's a bunch of moonshine spilled on the ground.
Yeah.
Very fair.
If
Nice.
they come in through the back, you can just light that on fire.
Yep.
Fuck the back door.
right there.
Speaking of the back door, maybe I should barricade that. Is there anything
Yeah.
around?
I mean, there's still tons and tons of plywood.
All right. I
That's like
grabbed
the one thing that they will supply you so much of.
Junie goes to Alex, who so far has shown the most leadership and is not Rowan, and says to Alex, you know, I think Rowan may have a problem. And you probably
Because you can smell the alcohol from the lobby.
yeah, but also like I feel like they've been drinking too much and also making too much moonshine. But
I'm gonna-
is there something I can do to like be helpful? Because you seem like maybe you know what you're doing.
Here, I'll hand you my hammer. Let's keep boarding up these windows. I'm gonna go check on Rowan and see how much Steve has destroyed everything.
Okay.
And Junie, while you're boarding, I'm gonna have you make another survival roll.
Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. So a 9.
Okay. That's a success, but at a cost. What do you think the cost is for Junie?
I think I probably hammer my thumb once. Really good.
I don't know that that's enough of a cost.
Could I break my thumb?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Like angry hammering and then you break
Yeah.
your thumb.
I mean, my survival is at a 0, which I guess is not the lowest I could be at, but
Yeah. Because in this game, all stats start at -1.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so you break your thumb, and I'm gonna say that any survival roll is now -1 for you.
Ooh.
Oh no, okay. Wait, but
Rough.
what if I'm using my hands? Because these feet are weapons.
God damn it.
You just start donkey kicking people.
Mhm, mhm. Amazing.
Wow.
So also while you are reeling from the pain of breaking your thumb, you can tell that the screaming and the moans of brains are very nearby, and you are not fully boarded up yet.
Can somebody help? Because also I'm gonna do this a little slower as I think
Steve will come
thumb is
out.
broken.
Steve will come help. I'll roll survival.
Steve, you look like you have used a hammer once or twice.
Is Steve turning off the stove?
No,
before he
why
does
would I
that?
do that? I never do that.
Good to know. Good to know.
I mean, you've got big boots, so
Nothing
that
can go
makes
wrong
me-
here.
makes me think that you
You
could
know
like
what they say about big
wield a
boots.
hammer.
Good with a hammer.
Yeah.
That tracks.
I just maybe okay. I was just trying to be nice,
You
but
want me to do it? Smash the window?
no. Opposite. We're boarding up the window.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
But Junie shows her thumb and it's like at an angle and
Can I just like grab it, snap it back in place?
Oh God.
Roll me survival for that first.
Nice.
I got a 7.
A 7. Okay. Yeah, you are able to get it like reset basically. It still hurts. Also, the bone is sticking out a little bit because it's at a cost.
And don't worry about that. It'll buff out in post.
What's a little blood on the Waffle House table? Totally normal.
It'll be fine.
I'm looking at my character art and I have like a choker. And so she's gonna take that off and kind of like wrap her hand with it to hopefully keep her thumb still.
Oh, that sounds super hygienic while you're
Yeah,
bleeding.
I just gotta make it 6 hours and
Your
really,
leather studded collar that you're wearing is what you're wrapping
yeah.
around your thumb.
It's like brass knuckles. Also, I'm gonna just give the zombies this to eat first, okay? So
Nice.
it's fine.
Yeah, with your immobilized broken thumb, that's gonna go really well.
Thumbs are overrated anyways. You don't need
No,
them.
I'm gonna just say like, come over here.
Just
here's
ask a
stick,"
cat.
and then I'm gonna kick them because I've got mad karate skills.
Karate.
I feel like Junie has watched entirely too much Naruto.
Junie is really obsessed with Dead Alive and wants to kick ass for the Lord.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, precisely.
Waffle House cracker barrel is a freaking nightmare.
I mean, you're not
She
wrong.
thinks that is the epitome of a priestly duty to kick ass for the Lord. That's all she knows about it.
That tracks. Yeah. So, Steve, if you're boarding, I would also like a survival roll for that, please.
I can do that. I got 10.
Nice. That is just a regular success. There's no cost here. So you are able to help get the windows boarded. The door is super sturdily shirt tied. The back door, though, not at all boarded.
They can't board up the back door because where
Rowan-
will Steve go to smoke?
Rowan was
Oh,
working on
fire truck or
that.
something. That's
Rowan, you got the back door done yet?
I need a hammer.
And-
Can I get a hammer?
There's only one hammer in this Waffle House.
Duh.
Steve
Which makes
throws
sense.
it.
How many hammers would you need in a Waffle House?
Yeah, you got to keep the cost down. Plywood's cheap. Hammers are expensive.
Yeah. It is what
That's
it is.
Science.
I got
Fair.
the boards. Somebody come over here with a hammer.
You're just standing there holding them in place.
Yeah, just holding them against the
Junie, with her one good hand, picks up the hammer after Steve is done and walks over to the other side of the store, which is really only like 30 feet, but you gotta like dodge counters and stuff,
Mhm.
and goes and gives it to Rowan and says, you know, I feel like this is how all chores are with you, that you would do them if only somebody would just hand you everything you need for them right now.
Maybe not the time for this, Junebug.
Rowan's like, I actually don't know how to use it.
Well, my right hand is a little bit out of commission right this, or my, actually it would be my left, like, unless she's left-handed. So it's my left hand's a little out of commission. So I guess I've got my hammer hand still. And she's like, if you hold it still for me, I'll hammer.
Okay, I'll hold them still.
Nothing can go wrong here.
Amazing. I'm going to have both of you roll survival, and we're going to take whichever's worst.
Well, here's the bad thing. I got -1 in survival.
So do I, but I got a 9.
Did you both put all your points in wits?
Well,
No.
I mean, Junie
I
broke her.
split
Oh,
it.
you have a -1 now. That's right.
But I'm only using the one good hand. Damn it! Oh my gosh! Rowan, you're the worst!
Oh, so that means we are now at yellow 1 from red. So, yeah, a 6 is an absolute failure. And as you are trying to board up this back door, the screams and groans of brains are very close. So close, in fact, that the door starts to open.
It's a pull, not a push.
Uh,
What are you doing?
Hold it!
It-
Hold it!
You're not back there, Alex. Shush.
okay. Yep. Sorry.
Is Steve back there?
Steve is not yet, but I mean,
Well,
Junie
if he hears
yelling for
them
help.
yelling for help, he'll run over. And is it like a push or a pull door?
I feel like it's a push for those of you inside. For
He
the zombies,
is
it's a
just
pull.
gonna like run and like jump kick the door closed with a big old.
That is the
boot.
exact opposite.
Yeah, because if you go and kick it, it will just open. Outward.
Wait. Oh no! It's
I feel like
Points to Steve having wit.
nothing. Actually, it's -1.
So that makes sense then.
yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like Junie and Rowan, you see Steve come back there and like you see him like crouching to like do a jump kick, which obviously as a martial arts not really master, but you know, pretend master.
Aficionado.
Yeah. You've seen, you know, the Karate Kid with like the flying kick, and you're pretty sure that's what he's about to do.
Oh yeah. No. Wrong way. It's the other way. We gotta pull the door.
Okay.
Shut.
He'll walk over to the door and just kind of grab it and just like pull it.
Do we have any rope or something that we could secure this with? Because like Rowan is obviously not capable of hammering or doing any sort of work to
Can I
keep the door closed.
Can I try to hammer the door closed?
I mean, you could certainly try, but realistically, you would just be putting like not cardboard,
Plywood.
plywood. Thank you. Brain cells gone. You'd just be putting plywood over a door that would be open. So like
Oh.
there's a layer less there. But there is probably stuff. Steve, if you want to give me a wits roll.
No. Oh no.
No.
I rolled a 10 minus 1, so 9.
That is perfect. Yeah, that is a success, but at a cost. A slight cost, you know. You find an extension cord, but it is pretty frayed. Like you don't know how long it will last, but it'll at least, you know, slow them down a little bit.
Can I take the extension cord and can I like
Oh.
can I like what the hell is it? Can I like rip the wires out of the oven or something and attach that to it too?
Sure. Give me another wits roll.
So I rolled a 10.
10 on the dice.
I rolled a 11 on the dice.
Okay.
Minus 1 is 10.
Okay. I was gonna say, because if you got another 9, that's gonna be bad. You know, I feel like you open the oven and there's not really any wires to use, but somebody left some duct tape in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he'll
That makes
grab it
sense.
and he'll like tie it around the door and then he'll just start cranking duct tape around it. And then like he'll like tie the other end of it to like I don't know, something that's bolted into the ground. And then duct tape
Probably
the
the
hell
stove.
out of that.
Probably the stove.
Yeah, the stove.
Makes sense for the stove to be bolted down.
Yeah, like you do.
And then yeah, he'll just like duct tape the hell out of everything.
Listen, if you don't bolt it down at Waffle House, somebody will steal it.
It's gonna get
Possibly
stolen.
the employees.
That makes sense.
If we don't get
I'm gonna
sued at
go.
Waffle House after this, I will be shocked.
I would like to go check on my troop, who I momentarily forgot about while I was boarding up windows.
Were you in the back room?
No, I was still out front.
Okay. I think because of the alcohol drop that Rowan probably was like, get out of here.
Okay.
Because
So they're probably in the lobby now?
Like huffing alcohol and, you know,
Yeah.
they're not old enough for that.
Give them another couple of years, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the legal age in Florida is very questionable.
Fuck, I don't even know what to have them do, honestly. So,
You could probably try to find more tools. Like nobody's really looked for other tools.
oh yeah, I'll do that. Do I need to make a survival?
I would say wits, because that's what I've been
Damn
using so far. So like
Oh
brick roll.
no. Uh-oh.
So that's a total of 3.
This is gonna be the world's fastest game of Cracker Barrel has fallen.
I mean, we're at what, an hour? Yeah, so we're doing okay.
Yeah.
You are now in red 3.
Oh, yeah.
Red 2? We're in red 2 now.
3.
Three.
You were in yellow one.
3,
and
2, 1.
Oh, we're in red. Okay. So do we all get a +1 to survival now?
Hold on.
Oh, we should have been getting pluses instead.
No,
No.
no, no.
You
Only
were-
when you get into
you
the
weren't
green or
in
the red.
green.
Yeah.
No. We didn't make it far enough to get the plus to win.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you would all get +1 to survival. So Junie, you're at
Nice.
a net 0.
Unless it's with my feet, right?
Yeah, totally.
Finally figured out the kicking. Got it down.
I love how cruel this game is.
I mean, it's Waffle House.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Instead of Cider House rules, it's Waffle House rules.
That's right.
Yeah, no, you don't find anything useful. And
Weird.
in fact, you hear the shirt that was boarding the front door starting to tear.
Oh no. Wasn't there a mop through it too?
I
Or
thought
did we
were
not get that far?
Doing them up first.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I missed the mop. Like, I know that you talked about it, but then you just said the shirt.
Okay,
Oh,
you said the shirt. So
I-
I will run and
I
grab the
rolled-
mop then now.
Okay. I thought I
Oh,
had
no.
rolled to find them up, but that's okay.
No,
Oh,
no,
I
no.
mean,
I thought I
we
did
talked
both,
about where
but-
the mop was. Like, it was
Okay.
right by the stove.
You know what? Follow through is what I'm best at. Honestly.
Junie or
By the
Aaryn?
stove is where I expect mops to be.
It's a mystery.
It's a surprise that will help us
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. So yeah, you cram the mop through the door handles, and it's seemingly holding for now.
Okay.
You know that there's still plenty of plywood.
Okay. How old
Anybody
are
have a
my
belt?
troop?
What?
I'm gonna say like they range from 7 to 10.
Okay. And they can't go in the back because it's all alcohol-y and they'll get drunk. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't lick the floor,
Okay.
kid.
I'm gonna go grab some more boards and then hey, who has the hammer?
Steve.
Hey Steve, can I borrow that? We need to board up the front door.
I can do it.
Okay.
'Cause I'm just a hammer guy. Bob the Builder. Okay. He'll go
All right.
up.
I'll bring out some boards so we can board up the door.
He'll go
I'll bring up
start
boards as well.
hammering the front door.
Yeah, as you all are gathering your supplies to go barricade the front door further, you hear crackling on the radio again, and you hear the same voice from before saying, I don't know that we're gonna get out of this. I've initiated the Waffle House self-destruct.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Good news, guys. There's absolutely no way that still functions.
Why? Why does a Waffle House have a self-destruct? Huh? What's the logic in this?
Listen, it's an option they gave me, and that's what I rolled, and that's what I'm going with.
If Waffle House is going down, it's taking down everyone with it.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Does it say a time frame or anything?
No.
Oh, perfect. Great.
I mean, there have been a handful of like thermonuclear weapons in the history of nuclear weapons that have gone missing. No one knows where they are.
They're all at a Waffle House.
All
That
in a
makes sense.
Waffle House.
Yeah. Each Waffle House location has just a little nuke underneath.
Like a little baby nuke.
Yeah, it's like a Fallout mini nuke.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
Junie wants to start searching for wires that don't look more like computer wires than because she is a data analyst.
Yeah.
And
Can
Give me a wits roll, and I'm gonna give you +1 because you do have some computery experience.
okay.
Nice.
Never say I was not a generous waffle master.
I got a 13, motherfucker.
Nice. Yeah. So you move back to yellow 1. The danger has slightly lessened. Slightly.
Maybe I found some freaking nuclear weapons.
Well, you're looking for wires, and while looking under the shelves at the back, you notice there's open space behind them, which seems weird. Like, why would these shelves not be bolted to the wall? They also don't seem to be bolted to the floor, or at least one of them isn't.
Hey, we can totally use these shelves to blockade something and also get them out of my way so I can look for the nuclear weapons of mass destruction that they're going to nuke us with.
This sounds like a job for Steve. So they'll go over. By the way, this entire time, like the
Hydrate
moment
bitches.
that the radio started being like, the world is ending, he literally took a cigarette and has just had it hanging in his lips the entire time. Just smoking. And when it's done,
Do
he just
not
lights
go
another one.
to the back room.
Yeah, don't walk into the back room. There's a lot of alcohol on the ground, and I don't know the
You
percentage.
wasted it? You
because-
wasted it.
I kind of tripped and it
Wrong
all
of you.
fell.
That's
I'm
perfectly good
sorry.
alcohol. We could probably still sip that off the
I
ground.
know. If you want. I mean, it's probably sterile, so
Well, cigarettes in my mouth. It's not on the ground, is it?
yeah, I know, but don't drop the butt.
Yeah, but,
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go move some shells.
I don't know if it's just like a rugby thing or who knows what, but anytime that like we've had a rugby party and somebody spills, then they will usually tell somebody to Zamboni it off the floor.
Oh,
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So
I thought dropping the butt was. I thought we were getting low or something like that, doing some dance moves.
Yeah. Also, because Amanda redeemed the shout out on stream, go check out Desired Effect Dice because you know
Hey.
dice and stuff. Also, you
Listen.
can use code HAMPOD15 to get 15% off your order. The thing that I always forget to do.
Yeah. I advertise it whenever I remember to post on the internet, and no one ever uses it. So get your discount, people.
Yeah. Anyway,
Also, I wouldn't have to get a shout out on stream if you had a hydrate or dihydrate button. So
I'm working on it.
okay.
is that like our only option at this point?
No, we have
You could have
The
so
generic
many
one.
nonsense ones.
You could have just done the highlight my message.
No. I have
I literally
5,000
have-
points. I have to use them for something.
I've got
I have-
12,000.
I have 24,000 points.
Also, technically,
I'm not gonna
whenever you're
tell you
logged
how
in, you
much.
have infinite points.
Yeah, but I'm logged in as Aaryn, not
Yeah,
as
yeah.
Infinite Games. So
Anyway, so Steve, you are moving the shelf. It sounds like maybe.
Yes.
Okay, give me a survival roll, please.
No. Nah. I can't do math. 1 second.
too gay to math.
Stop talking. I can't do math. 9.
Okay, yeah, you are able to move this shelf, but it also collapses and breaks in half.
Oops.
Hey,
It's not very sturdy.
more boards.
Actually, I'm not
It's a metal shelf.
surprised.
It's a metal shelf.
I want to
When
be
it's out of
surprised,
the
but I'm
way.
really not.
When it's out of the way, can I get into the space that's behind where the nuclear warheads are?
Well, you're not sure where the self-destruct is, but after you are able to get behind these shelves, you see there's a lot of just like random shit stored back here. Some barrels that don't make any sense to be in a Waffle House, unless it's maybe barrels of maple syrup. I don't know. And in the very back corner, you see that there's another shelf that doesn't seem like that should be there.
Can I go see if these barrels have anything written on them? And also I want to check out the shelf.
I feel like some of them probably say danger explosive.
Fuck.
And what'd you
What is
find
the
in
what's
there?
on the shelf? I found
Uh,
the explosives. We need to move them out somehow and then blow up outside the restaurant to blow up the zombies, obviously.
No, I
Hold
don't
on.
know if they'd
Here's
be
the
like
thing.
super explosive and it would just
Here's the
take out a
thing.
block.
I can run a computer just fine. Can I cut the right wire? No. I'm not a bomb squad. Like I'm a decently, not dumb person and I have wits of 1. God damn it. That's
Hey, Junie, is there a manual back there? With maybe
I look for a manual.
There's not a manual back there, but as you get closer, you see that shelf. It seems to just be like wallpaper over the wall,
Oh, weird.
Rip down the
What?
wallpaper.
and there is just a seemingly brick wall back there.
Rowan, get your ass back here.
Just
Rowan
your ass,
climbs in through the hole. Just my ass. I just poke my ass through the hole in the wall. No, I come all the way through.
Well, so whenever this shelf collapsed, like there's more than enough room for you to walk back there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, you walk back there and you see exactly what I was just telling Aaryn.
Brick? They can't afford brick.
Is it another wallpaper?
Check and see if
Layer
it's more
after layer.
wallpaper.
Layer after
Brick.
layer of wallpaper. No, it seems to be actual brick.
That's strange.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Would I
weird.
know anything because I'm the shift manager? Would I know any details about the building?
Probably not about the like back room.
Okay.
That's probably something that was news to you.
Yeah.
But if either of you would like to give me a wits roll.
I'm afraid to roll because I'm apparently continuing my bad luck from the weekend.
I'll do it.
Do
I'll
it.
I got a 7 because I have a +1 to wits. So
Okay.
at least I didn't get a 6.
That's true. That's true.
It
Yeah.
would have been a 6.
As you're like trying to see, is this wallpaper, is this really brick, you find just the right brick that, as you kind of poke and prod at it, depresses, and then the wall slides away, and you see that there is a hatch in the floor. Looks like almost a old-timey military hatch.
Holy gosh, get the kids back here. There's safety or something once we make it not blow up. But, we're working on that.
Munchkins, let's roll.
They're like, oh, it smells terrible back here.
It does. It
It
does. It
does.
smells like my roommate Rowan. I'm sorry.
If I knew
Rowan's
how
like,
to
I can hear you.
Oh, man.
If I didn't
So-
think I would just break my hands fighting.
I already did break my hand.
Just your thumb. Don't exaggerate.
So this hatch has like a code panel on there. It has like it almost looks like an old school phone where you have to just like push the numbers, like a payphone. Not that Junie would know what that was.
Are any of the numbers like faded?
Give me a wits roll.
I- to ask that.
This is not my strength. Nope. That's a bad. That's a 4.
Oh yeah. As you're kind of like trying to figure out, you accidentally hit several of the buttons, and an alarm starts going off inside the Waffle House.
Oh, great.
And
we're
you
back
hear
to-
the sounds
one.
outside. Mm-hmm. Well, red 3.
Oh,
Red 1 means you're dead.
Does that another plus? We get another +1 to survival. Does it stack?
No,
Damn
it
it.
does not stack. But you can hear as the alarm goes off, despite the fact that it is very shrieking, piercing sound, the shrieking, piercing sound from the zombies outside is very loud, as it seems to be attracting them.
Oh no.
That makes sense.
Do I see like a post-it note or something with the numbers written on them? You know, there's always
does the
somebody
shift
who does.
manager have like a code? Do you have a code? Well, I was going to say the cash register.
Oh, give me a wits roll.
Okay. Please be nice to me.
Elena.
Okay. That's a 9.
Nice.
Yeah, you know that you've got some codes that you've been told about that you've never used.
Okay. Do I know where they are?
No, that like you would have been told not to write
Oh,
them
just
down.
in my head?
somewhere. Yeah, like you have to memorize them. It's part of the manager training.
Is it 1111?
Or 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's actually 6661 pound.
Yeah,
Alright.
pound.
I go 6661 pound.
And it has like a pressurized sound as dust flies up and chokes all of you a little bit because it's clearly some old air coming out of here. But it starts to lift up and you are able to go down into the basement.
Waffle House has a basement.
Steve goes like, not first.
I'll go in.
Junie will go for, or okay. Yeah, Rowan will go.
Junie and Rowan fight about who goes down.
We're just pushing each other over, like fighting as we go down.
Alex is gonna go through while they're fighting over it.
Amazing. You go downstairs and it is very dark. You can see there's the barest of emergency lighting. Like you almost can't see anything. It's so old and caked with dirt and whatnot that seems like no one's been down here in who knows how long.
Does anybody have a flashlight?
I have a
On my
lighter.
cell phone. My cell phone.
Aaryn,
Nice.
do you happen to have 2d10 handy?
I do. I can do 2d10. Hold on. I just have to get them out. Maybe I have them. I have one. Oh no, I've got two. Okay, there we go. Oh, I know what this is for. Okay. 83.
Okay, that's what it was whenever you got here, and
Oh,
your
no.
battery is down to, I don't know, like 27.
Okay.
So you know the flashlight's gonna drain a little bit more.
Give it to Alex.
Nice. Do I see any like light switches or any emergency lighting or anything like beyond the one that's already on?
No, that seems to be the only, and it's more than one. It's just like all of them are so caked
Super
in dirt and
dim.
whatnot, and yeah, it could just be that they need new bulbs, possibly.
Hey, grab some light bulbs and come down.
You're yelling to the kids.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Steve just has his lighter, walking around with his lighter out.
Yeah,
There's
Same with
alcohol.
Rowan.
And
it's upstairs. It's upstairs. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
It's not dripping into the here yet. Doesn't move that fast.
Into the here.
How much alcohol did you spill that's gonna drip down into the
A
basement?
whole
I
damn
got
carton.
4.
Well, it's maple syrup alcohol, so it goes pretty slow.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like molasses.
You
Amazing.
actually have to eat it, like drink it with a spoon.
Yeah, it's like cough syrup more than
Yeah.
This sounds terrible. They need to try it now.
Right. Now I have to make some. Damn it.
Yeah, so as you are searching around, you don't find like a light switch, but you do see a flashing panel.
Can I go check it out? Because I'm a computer person.
Yeah, give me a wits roll.
Okay.
I'm afeared.
With advantage, with a plus because of their computer knowledge, right?
Yeah.
It won't
Oh,
help, will
no.
it?
Oh no.
No.
Oh
What'd you
no.
get?
1 and a 2. I have a 1.
Guys, we're
You-
one square away.
You and the 1 and 2 rolls. It's just like your roll at this point. Yeah, no, you're looking at this. It's a little unclear what you need to do here. You do see that the indicator that's flashing looks like an explosion, but the other buttons are unfamiliar to you. Like they're not in English, they're just strange symbols that you've never seen before. And as you are expecting, you hear the zombies break through your barricades.
Did we?
Oh, close the hatch. Get everybody down here.
Shut
Close the hatch.
Shut the.
Yeah, Steve was about to be like, "All right, kids, get down now."
Boots them all in.
Closing it. We're playing a game, red light, green
Yeah.
light.
Wait, Woody, are you going to light it on fire before you?
Yeah, that's exactly what
Yeah,
I'm gonna
use
do.
it. Do
Yes.
it. Throw that
Okay.
butt.
Steve, give me a survival roll to light this and then close the hatch.
He like takes the like last bit of the cigarette bud all the way down to the filter and like flicks it.
It's a cherry.
I cannot do math. I got 10.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Nice.
Just barely passed. Yeah. Yeah, you are able to toss the cherry of your cigarette and light this maple syrup alcohol on fire. And then you can see these zombies are very, very close as you pull the hatch shut.
He'll like pull it shut and then like make sure that's secure.
So you pull it shut and you're not entirely sure how to lock it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Doesn't
Wow.
automatically
Are there any
relock when you
buttons that I
close
can
it.
Press any buttons?
You don't have a light currently.
My lighter.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, you do, because you threw the, that's right, the cigarette. Yeah, you see that there are buttons, but they seem to be different buttons than the ones upstairs.
I just start pressing buttons, bro.
Oh.
As you start
Nothing can
pressing
go wrong.
buttons, the hatch lifts back up on
Oh no!
and seems to lock into place.
Oh my god. Guys, we have a problem.
I might have
And so we're all getting smoke inhalation too.
Can I
Great. And
brute force pull it down?
There were explosive barrels up there too. It's great.
yeah.
Oh god. I forgot about the
Yeah.
explosive barrels.
I mean, Steve, are you trying to brute force it closed, or are
Yeah.
you running?
I'll pull it closed.
Okay, give me a survival.
Uh-huh. Listen,
Plus
I gotta
one.
fix.
Plus an
Yeah.
extra one.
I gotta
'cause
fix
we're
my
in red.
stupidity. I got an 8.
Okay, so I think that as you are like yanking on this, you get bit by several zombies.
Ow! 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 Ow!
But the door closes though, right?
Yeah, eventually. It's still not locked.
Guys, we have a problem.
Yeah, but do zombies know to like lift a hatch?
Well, they did pull the pull door, so they're smarter than some humans.
Fair
Myself
enough.
included.
Rowan, do you know any more codes?
Do I know any more
Guys,
codes? I
guys.
have them in my brain.
Guys, don't worry.
What's happening?
I'll hold it closed. You guys just go.
Are you sure?
Steve's
I
gonna
mean-
Hodor this.
I mean, and he's like, I mean, and then he kind of like looks at you and there's like bites. There's like a bite out of his skull. Like he's like, bruh.
There's a little bit of Steve's brain showing actually.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Great.
Wait, it's not just like a silo, like there's tunnel.
Who knows?
Rowan, did you know a code to keep the door closed, to lock the door?
Yeah, Rowan, give me a wits roll.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
That's a 7.
We at least don't die right then.
Right, it's
Yeah.
technically a success.
Is it? Because I don't think it is.
Succeed, but at a cost.
A 6
I'm
is a
looking at the
failure.
rule.
A 6 is a
She got 7. They got 7.
Oh,
I got
I
7.
missed the other finger.
7.
Oh, okay, I missed the other finger. Oh,
Too gay to math.
yeah. Or to see fingers.
Can we just change our company name to that?
Yeah.
Too gay to math.
Yeah, so you are able to punch in a code. Doesn't seem like it's the right code as it starts like sparking. But also the lights, the emergency lighting goes out. So now
Oh.
they're
Done.
just the lighter and the cell phone.
Okay, can I try the panel again?
The
Somebody
oh,
else
the-
tried it.
the
The
flash
panel.
panel?
Yeah.
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 Go for it.
I was gonna.
A wits roll?
Oh no.
No. You pushed
And
the.
just as the
explosion.
alcohol gets to the explosive barrels,
I got some bad news, guys, because that's 2.
Oh.
Yeah, you push some random buttons and you can see that now numbers pop up and there's 5 minutes seemingly on this
Uh-oh.
count.
Does somebody else want to? I think I made it worse, guys. I
Oh,
definitely made it worse.
I go up to the panel.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be in like a. This is it. You have to leave, or
I mean, as far as you can tell, and I'm actually setting a timer.
Oh no.
Oh no.
okay, okay.
It seems like. Hold on, I'm going to pause the timer. What was your question again? I was
Does
doing
it
too
seem
many
like
things.
this is stuck this
Oh.
way and we can't fix it, or could we
Uh,
possibly fix it?
It seems like there's a potential to fix it or to speed it up because, I mean, you already sped it up. Or, well, Alex sped it up.
Okay. I will.
Rowan, this is the last chance. You're our best hope.
okay.
So, like, I will take everything back about you being the worst roommate if you save our lives right now. But otherwise, I guess I'll haunt you or haunt your ass in hell. So
I mean, you are at
And
red
I'll
3.
haunt yours. It'll be
You are
great.
at red 3, so you've got 2 steps before it's all over.
oh no, we were at red. I thought we were at red.
We were already at
No.
red 2
Oh,
when I
yeah.
rolled a double 1.
okay. You're telling on yourselves.
I know.
This is it. That's why Junie says she's gonna haunt Rowan's ass now.
Oh no.
5. Sorry, 6. I can't math either.
Well,
It
the 6
doesn't matter.
Still fail. Yeah.
Still
still
fail.
fail. And as we move to red 1, the timer goes away and it is just dead silent.
You fixed it.
You don't hear anything for a moment. And then nothing.
You know, it seems like probably weapon of mass destruction is a faster death than zombies. So
That's true.
yeah.
By the
That's
time you
very
guys,
true.
Also,
by the time you guys
quiet.
blew up the Waffle Cracker House, like freaking Steve was like already like turning into a zombie. He was like, "Take my boots, save the boots."
Yeah. So,
Alex was about to murderize Steve, so
yeah, like you do. So
Yeah.
our party has deceased as the entirety of Fort Myers is nuked out of existence.
Thank God.
oh no, not Fort Myers.
Oh, what a
Oh
tragedy.
no.
No.
Oh no.
Whatever will we do?
I know, right? I know.
oh my gosh, what a weird
This is
weird fail of a game.
Yeah.
This game is amazing. I love
Yeah,
it.
I
Great.
love that it is like none of this was really prepared other than we had our characters and I
Yeah.
had a couple
Yeah.
of things planned. Otherwise, it has just been going off the rolls and me making shit up as we go.
I love it. It's amazing.
I feel like it needed
so
to
good.
be one, like the successes needed to go down one more because I feel like there's just so much failure in this game. But that's just me as a game design type
I think
of person.
I think that's the point though, is like
Mhm.
Oh,
they want
that no
I think
matter
they
what, we're
want-
dying. Got it.
It's,
I
Yeah.
it's
wouldn't
supposed
say
to
no
be
matter what.
harder.
Yeah, I
It's
wouldn't
supposed
say no matter what, but like
Raises the stakes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, we
mean
all start off with negatives, right? So-
exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's
there's not-
similar to the Substratum protocol that I played. Like it's meant to be a little bit tough, so it's not quite grim
I like it.
dark, but it's like
I'm
silly dark.
shocked that I
Yeah,
got
it is
like,
silly dark.
the best wits rolls, and I have -1 wits.
I know. And I have best wits rolls and I get rolling 1s and 3s.
Yeah, I was about to say, but you have better wits, like phenomenally better wits than I do, and you could not roll anything better
No.
than a 3.
So good.
I was cursed from the weekend. I don't know what happened. My rolls have been so bad.
Not even like the date the weekend, just like the artist the weekend.
Yeah, you were cursed by the weekend.
The musical artist.
Yep. He has
Shut
cursed
up.
you.
That's amazing.
Wow.
So yeah, this has been Cracker Barrel Has Fallen, and now not only has Cracker Barrel fallen, but Waffle House and all of Fort Myers.
Waffle House.
Can we just say it expands like all of Florida?
Yes, we can.
It's just a crater in the ground.
Actually, you know what? There's a shit ton of Waffle Houses. I feel like there's
blew up
probably
all
enough
of
in
them?
Florida. Well, yeah.
Blew up all
So
the Waffle Houses.
there's 5 or 6 where I live. So where I live is gone because it starts a chain reaction, and it's like all across the
Oh my
United
There
States.
gosh.
are over 1,900
Oh my
Waffle Houses. The most of them are in, I don't know what state this is. I don't know my states.
What does it
Is
look
it-
like?
What's the abbreviation?
GA.
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah.
That makes a lot
Which
of
is great
sense.
because that's right there by Florida.
The only states that survive, oh, there's a lot of them that survive. I don't know any states. California's fine. Alaska's fine. Hawaii is fine.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wyoming.
Those all make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that North Dakota? Is that a state?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, North
State.
Dakota's fine. This is
There
just
ain't no one
testing my
there. It's
state-
fine.
This is testing my state knowledge. New York is
Yeah.
fine.
Mostly northern states is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the northern states are fine, basically. It's just
Oh
all
my
of the
God.
south.
Yeah. We nuked the entire South and Missouri. We're kind of
Yeah.
almost South.
Yeah.
Fine. You're like an honorary self.
Kansas is probably okay. I don't know that most of Kansas has Waffle Houses, so.
Well, there you go. The more you know. Yeah, so this has been our ridiculous game. Thank you for coming and watching us